As noted in the previous presentation, rules of usage are rules of choice. Nowhere is this more evident than in the use of the comma. To maintain a consistent use of the comma, we should follow the following rule. In a series of 3 or more terms with a single conjunction, use a comma after each term except the last. What does this mean? Here we have 3 terms: red, white, and blue. For each of these terms, there is a comma. Comma 1 and comma 2, which separates the 3 terms. There is no comma after the last term. So we follow the rule: in a series of 3 or more terms with a single conjunction, use a comma after each term except the last. Of course, the conjunction in this list or series is and. So here we have a series of 3 terms. The comma in question is this particular comma between white and the conjunction and. Red, white, and blue. We can write it red, white, and blue, but according to this rule, we would write it red, white, comma, and blue. Here's another example: gold, silver, or copper. Or is the conjunction, and right in front of the conjunction, we have a comma. Here's how it would work in a sentence. He opened the letter. That's not a term, but that is a phrase. He read it. That's an action. And right after the second action, there is a comma. Again, this is called a serial comma. Lately, I've heard of this referred to as the Oxford or Harvard comma. This rule enforces the use of the Oxford or Harvard comma. He opened the letter, read it, and made a note of it. Now, if we were not following this rule, we would write a pocket knife, comma, a stick of gum, and a matchbook, thus leaving out a comma right after the word gum. Now, this may be confusing when we're referring to proper nouns in the case of companies. For instance, one company might be called Kellogg, Brown and Root, McDermott, Will and Emery, Little Brown and Company. These are companies or proper nouns who have decided how they would like their name to be used. We should honor the way that they use their names, the punctuation that they use, the grammar that they're using, because it's part of their brand.